Land wrangles and violence was most reported in Mubende district of central Uganda, where residents faced evictions after the Uganda Investment Authority leased land to an investor. The study further stresses that systems in regard to land ownership and acquisition are not fair, since victims are mostly children and women. For example, a case cited in Amuru district where women expressed their fear through taking their last resort weapon by undressing themselves. Dennis Obo, Public Relations Officer, Ministry of Lands, says that people living on land where ownership belongs to another person, rights of tenants should be respected, and in case of eviction, where compensation is necessary, should be considered.
Certificates of customary ownership. On these certificates, they have actually registered the names of their family members, regardless of whether they are married or not. These names do appear. Where there is family land, we have also gone ahead to encumber it by reflecting on the part for limitations, restrictions, and conditions.
Dr. Rose Nakai from Kalna Advocates says the land policy should be reformed by catering for the rights of women and children whenever land issues arise, because cases pointed in the study put women at the center stage of suffering, for example, in Mubende and Amuru.
Improve gender inclusiveness when it comes to issues of laws and policies, and at the same time, gender inclusiveness when it comes to institutions that deal with issues concerning violations of the rights of women. And at the end of the day, my presentation emphasizes the need to protect the rights of women because they play a very important role.
Josephine Ahikire, principal investigator, adds that land acquisition is in most cases unfair to parties involved because the powerful take advantage of the weak by using the influence that they have to oppress the poor by taking away their land.
Of Mubende, we see that there is an error on the part of government, that these two are not well streamlined. So people are claiming that they were unfairly evicted. The eviction was actually inhuman. People lost their lives. Crops and animals were destroyed. Houses were burnt down. They say this eviction was actually done by the army.
Current land controversies revolve mainly around the increased and uncontrolled levels of disposition of land rights, not only among tenants but other categories of people, to address historical injustices while creating incentives for people to embrace new development projects. This report is compiled by Eric Wakabi for WBS TV.